For over 13 years, Home Time has been made possible by the generosity of Chevy trucks. Power tools for work or play. Chevy, dedicated to making dependable, long-lasting trucks. And by ImproveNet.com. From the planning stage to hiring a contractor, you can find everything you need for a successful remodeling project at ImproveNet.com. And by Delta Faucet Company, manufacturers of faucets for the kitchen and bath, featuring brilliance, the polished brass finish that won't corrode, tarnish, or discolor. Delta, the faucet. Additional funding by Owens Corning. We want you to understand how your house goes together. After all, there's a system to these things. And by HomeWarehouse.com.
For more information about this episode, other Home Time episodes, plus online help in over 30 project categories, check out Home Time through PBS Online at pbs.org.
To order a copy of today's episode, receive a free 16-page Home Time catalog or other Home Time videos, books, or plans, call 800-531-5599.
This is PBS. Programs on WCNY are made possible in part by our members and by Chase Pitkin, with remodeling ideas and gardening supplies for the beginning or expert home gardener. Chase Pitkin, you don't have to do it yourself.
And by Taylor Rental Centers, suppliers of rental equipment for do-it-yourself projects, entertaining, construction, and industry, with locations in Camillus and Whitesboro.
Austin City Limits celebrates 25 years of American music with two truly gifted singers, Trisha Yearwood and Allison Krauss.
Sunday night at 6 on WCNY. Hi, I'm Chris Jussel, inviting you to Antiques Roadshow.
This was made probably in the Ming Dynasty, so it's really quite old.
Oh, I'm surprised. That's Antiques Roadshow coming to you this week from Toronto, Ontario.
Monday night at 8 on your public broadcasting station.
How did this rock rise up in the middle of nowhere? Why did half of its species vanish? Is it sacred, or is it for sightseeing? It's a fluid situation in the scorched heart of Australia. Come see Ayers Rock, a Naked Planet special.
Tuesday night at 8 here on WCNY.
Sometimes the hardest things to talk about offer us the greatest lessons.
Why couldn't I have understood this about death before?
Join Bill Moyers for the most important program you'll see all year. Find your own answers to the end-of-life issues we'll all face in our own way, in our own time, on our own terms. Moyers on Dying.
Tonight, it's a salute to working people on The Lawrence Welk Show. That's followed by 4 episodes of classic British humor featuring keeping up appearances and as time goes by. Then check in with London's working class with 2 showings of EastEnders, all from WCNY-TV, your window on the world.
This program is brought to you by the people of Niagara Mohawk, where volunteering in our communities is a big part of who we are.
By Energy Star, the symbol for energy efficiency. Home products and appliances with the Energy Star label can help you save energy, save money, and help protect the environment. And by Purcell's Paint and Wallpaper with locations in DeWitt, Liverpool, and the Valley. Purcell's offers paint, supplies, and advice for do-it-yourselfers and professionals, and is an authorized dealer of Benjamin Moore paints.
Saturn is proud to provide support, and sometimes doorknobs, for this old house.
Funding for this old house is provided by...
Oh, no. Saturn is proud to provide support, and sometimes tiles, for this old house.
State Farm Insurance. Keeping our promise of protection to generation after generation. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Of all the things you can get at Ace, perhaps the best is peace of mind. Ace is a place for the helpful hardware folks.
And by
fast-drying Krylon spray paint. Because the perfect finish is a reflection of you. Indoors or out, Krylon knows that all your work is worthwhile.
This is PBS.
Find more information about home renovation and design in the new issue of This Old House magazine. On sale now at newsstands everywhere. Or call 1-800-592-0404.
This program is brought to you by the people of Niagara Mohawk, where volunteering in our communities is a big part of who we are.
The new Yankee Workshop features the craftsmanship of Norm Abram and is made possible by
Columbia Forest Products, makers of hardwood plywood, veneer, and flooring. Celebrates those of you who would rather be in the workshop than anywhere else.
Minwax. For over 90 years, we've made a complete line of interior stains, protective finishes, and wood care products designed to turn your house into a beautiful home. Minwax makes and keeps wood beautiful.
The new Yankee Workshop is made possible by
Porter Cable, building performance and innovation into woodworking tools since 1906. Available through woodworking dealers, hardware stores, and home centers everywhere. Porter Cable, the woodworker's choice.
Columbia Forest Products, makers of hardwood plywood, veneer, and flooring, would like to say we appreciate those of you who, well, appreciate wood.
Form Bees. With a complete line of furniture refinishing products to uncover wood's natural charm.
And by
Delta Woodworking Machinery, a full line of precision chop tools, available at woodworking dealers, hardware stores, and home centers. Delta, serious woodworking tools since 1919.
To order a measured drawing of the project you've just seen, please send $10 to the new Yankee Workshop, Box 9345, South Burlington, Vermont, 05407.
This is PBS.
Programs on WCNY are made possible in part by our members and by Bowers & Sons Hardwood Lumber, with over 25 species of domestic and exotic hardwoods and architectural woodwork for residential and commercial customers. Bowers & Sons on Route 26, 10 miles north of Rome, with weekly deliveries throughout central New York. And by Egon Erlenspiel Jewelers, apprentice to Europe's master jewelers and manufacturer of original jewelry for over 20 years. Located downtown and now on Bridge Street, East Syracuse. Egon Erlenspiel, a jeweler, not just a jewelry store.
Get a load of our bird over there. Fancies himself playboy of the Australian world. But I wasn't hatched yesterday, and thanks to nature, I know all about his lecherous ways. Nature can be so educational and delightfully refreshing. Besides, I'm not the kind of chick who falls for that one berry come-on he's using to lure me into his little love nest. So he better have another berry or two up his beak, or he'll just keep singing the bowerbird blues.
Sunday night at 8 on WCNY.
They were drifters, farmhands, and the sons of freed slaves, led by an officer who nearly flunked out of West Point. They signed on as foot soldiers, but rode bicycles instead, testing the practicality of military cycling and their own moral courage. Join the soldiers of the 25th Infantry as they pedal 2,000 miles across the American West on the Bicycle Corps, America's Black Army on wheels.
Monday night at 9 on Central New York Public Television.
In 1915, few people inspired such sharp and divided opinion. A prison inmate in the American West was either a poet or a cold-blooded murderer or a martyr waiting to be sacrificed. His case would challenge a nation's sense of justice, and in the process, his legend would refuse to die.
Monday night at 10 on your public broadcasting station.
This September, the world turns its attention to a really big island in the South Pacific. So in a shameless attempt to capitalize on this tremendous event, we present Australia, Beyond the Fatal Shore.
Tuesday night at 9 o'clock on WCNY. WCNY-TV, your window on the world.
MotorWeek, television's original automotive magazine. Brought to you by Priceline.com. With Priceline.com, you name your own price for new cars. All makes and models of cars, trucks, sport utility vehicles, minivans, and more. When you log on to Priceline.com, you name your own price. And by Equal Tire Performance. In cars, light trucks, and SUVs, Equal reduces tire vibration so your tires can meet the road more evenly. Equal for added safety, stability, and handling for the life of your tires. And by Pep Boys. No matter what you drive, Pep Boys has over 27,000 items in stock, virtually any part for any car with all the name brands you know. Plus, service bays staffed with ASC certified technicians. Pep Boys, parts, tires, accessories, service. To order a video cassette of this program, 1-800-422-0064 or send $19.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling to MotorWeek, Post Office Box 55742, Indianapolis, Indiana 46205.
This is PBS.
Start your day with Upstate Morning, WCNY's award-winning talk show. I'm Jack Neal.
And I'm Dave Valesky. Most Americans would rather talk about drugs or safe sex with their kids than about death and dying. Monday, we'll discuss ways to bring the subject up with your family and learn about the support services offered by Hospice of Central New York.
Join the conversation on Upstate Morning, your only live, local, televised morning TV talk show.
Why be standard when you can be a standard deviant?
Nobler in the mind. All men are creative people.
You'll be speaking Spanish.
Standard Deviants TV. Learn something new every time you tune in.
Programs on WCNY are made possible in part by our members and by the Internist Associates of Central New York, now providing extended hours of service with adult primary care from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and from 8 to 4 on Saturdays. The Internist Associates are located across from Krause Hospital on the SU Hill and offer access to primary and specialty care. And by SUNY Utica-Rome, with non-credit courses online to help busy professionals stay ahead of the curve. Online courses allow you to study on your own time. Subjects include creating a web page, accounting, small business skills, and professional certification at SUNY Utica-Rome online.
Funding for Ciao Italia is provided by KitchenEtc.com, America's cooking and dining superstore on the web, for people who love to cook and serve good food. KitchenEtc.com. Colavita Extra Virgin Olive Oil. Grown in Italy, pressed in Italy, bottled in Italy, poured worldwide. A true Italian. Colavita Extra Virgin Olive Oil. 100% natural, 100% Italian. And by Amtrak, Acela Service. America's first high-speed rail between Boston and Washington, D.C. Amtrak, Acela Service.
This is PBS.